trail days is over, unfortunately, and I am back on trail. Took the bus out of Cascade Locks back to Timberline, and now I'm walking back to Cascade Locks. That was a really good time. I saw a lot of people who I haven't seen in a long time. Had a lot of fun, talked to some of the gear vendors, got a new sleeping pad. Thermarest replaced mine because it was leaking, which was awesome. Now I'm going back to Cascade Locks, and then I'm gonna have to jump around fire closures from there through most of Washington, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I got off to a late start this morning because I camped with some of my friends who I haven't seen for a bit, and they're heading southbound, so I won't be seeing them on trail anymore, which is a bit sad, I must admit, but it's part of the journey. I don't know if I'll get to Cascade Locks today. I got about 23 or 4 miles left, but I'm going into Portland tomorrow and then up to White's Pass after that. It's my last morning in Oregon. Just following the trail along this river. It's a beautiful evening. Had a really nice camp spot right next to the river, right next to a waterfall. Great night of rest. And my next stop is Cascade Locks once again. Got about maybe 5 or 6 more miles at this point. Alright, made it back to Cascade Locks here at the Bridge of the Gods. This time I walked here though. So officially done with Oregon and on to Washington. It's exciting stuff. Hell yeah. Took the bus to Portland, took the Amtrak up to Centralia, Washington, took the bus from Centralia to Morton, and now I'm trying to hitch to White's Pass, and it is not going very well. Oh well, that's how it goes. It is 6 p.m. I'm just leaving the Cracker Barrel at White's Pass. It's chilly out here. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. I got a pretty long ways to go to Snoqualmie. So, gonna be an interesting couple of days. Picked up a few extra things to prepare for the weather. And yeah, not much left of Washington. So, just gonna make the most of it. This is classic Washington weather. It's the light rain constantly, a little bit chilly, very green and lush, and very foggy. Feel right back at home. This is how 95% of my backpacking trips looked when I lived here and was doing trips out here. So be what it be. Umbrella, fleece, good to go. Okay, back on trail. Spent a couple days in constant rain, and when I got to Chinook Pass, I decided to hitch into town because all of my socks were wet, and I still had a couple days to Snoqualmie. I didn't want to get trench foot, so I spent the night in Enumclaw and came back to Chinook Pass today. It's a beautiful day. Way better visibility than I had before. I can actually see stuff, which is nice. And yeah, feeling refreshed and dry and clean and ready to rip some miles out to Snoqualmie and then to Stevens Pass. Wicked view of Vernier right there. A couple clouds, but still looks massive. Back into another burn zone. This cloud of fog just rolled in. It's a little bit ominous. Thought it might be smoke at first, which bothered me, but I don't smell it, so I think it's just fog. Got off to an incredibly late start today, which is just freezing, rained all night, didn't sleep well, blah, blah, blah. But I just passed the cabin, they had Trail Magic there. Meatball sub, chips, Coke, candy. A lot of people were opting to stay there because it's supposed to be below freezing tonight. But I couldn't just do, it was like 5 miles to the cabin. And yeah, so now I'm punishing myself for being undisciplined this morning, carrying on. And it's gonna be a cold night, but I don't think it's supposed to rain again. I just gotta keep moving. And we're back in the rain. Welcome to Washington. All right, it is a new day. Beautiful view of Mount Rainier right behind me. It was a rainy night and a cold morning, but got myself out of bed at a reasonable time, and gonna try and push a little bit harder today to make up for some of the shorter days I've had due to the weather. So yeah, beautiful day. Just climbed on top of, this is called Blowout Mountain, and I'm gonna have breakfast, hang out for a bit, enjoy the views, and then get back to it. 4 p.m. Just stumbled across some trail magic. 2 hot dogs, 2 beers, bag of chips and some cookies, and back to hiking. I got 14 miles left to my intended destination, so may go into the night just a little bit, but I'm okay with that as long as it's not raining. Good day. That is not what you want to see as you're setting up camp. Especially when you're cowboying, like I plan to tonight. Look at this guy. He's quick. I think I found the culprit. 'Cause whoever camped here last left ramen all over here. It is another gorgeous morning. Had a nice night. Actually got to look at the stars as I was falling asleep for the first time in a while. Didn't have any rodent problems, luckily. And yeah, it's sunny again today. I got a little bit more climbing to do, and then 7-ish miles, mostly downhill into Snoqualmie Pass. Gonna hang out at the brewery, upload this video, do a quick resupply, and then do a few more miles. But it's kind of crazy because this will actually be the second to last episode. So I'm almost done. There's the I-90 right there. I've driven that road in a blizzard and it is not fun. But it means that I am getting close.